Tell me, when you kissed the wizard, could you still taste Mystra on his tongue? It might be a very short future. If you show him any of the tricks I taught you, he is liable to explode. All I ask is that you do not let your roving lusts distract from our goals. I think his ardor would fizzle as quickly as his spells often do if he saw us together. And besides, I do not share what I desire, and I did desire you. You will be much sorrier if you continue to talk. Go. There is nothing more to say. Either your face is decorated with fresh bruises, or you are blushing like a lovesick youth. Whatever the case, it seems Lae'zel has left her mark on you, and claimed you as her own. I will leave you to enjoy her attentions. I hope you are strong enough to survive them. Then I am glad that you are no longer mine. You do not have the strength to satisfy both of us. Amusing. I'm not sure you have the strength to satisfy either of us, let alone both. And besides, I do not share what I desire. And I did desire you. I am surprised to see you standing. I thought Astarion might have sucked you dry by now. If he does bite too hard, do not come whimpering to me. He can drain you for all I care. You do not need to apologize. You were scarcely capable of satisfying my appetites. The vampire may be more easily nourished. I suspect that would puncture his fragile ego far more savagely than his fangs puncture your neck. Astarion likes to put on a show of nonchalant decadence, but he is as delicate as a flake of snow. Besides, that arrangement would not suit me either. I am not delicate, but I do not share what I desire, and I did desire you. We enjoyed one another for a while. Sometimes that is enough. Now go. There is nothing more to say. Explain yourself. Or is your tongue too scorched from exploring that hellhole to form words? More than a little. I would love to see her naked body bound to yours by barbed chains as you both bleed out in a spider pit. Leave. I have killed greater lovers for smaller betrayals than this. If I were being dramatic, I would take a knife to your most sensitive parts and ensure you could never use them again. I would enjoy punishing your body almost as much as I have enjoyed loving it. But I need you intact for the fights to come. Has Wyll proposed marriage yet? Or are you just one more frontier for his blade to tame? Whatever the case, I suggest you slip back into his arms and out of my sight. Perhaps he will sheathe his blade and dedicate himself to your happiness one day. For all his rugged charm, Wyll is a man of tradition. He would not share you with a duke's daughter, let alone an exile from the Underdark. And besides, I do not share what I desire. I thought you might be in flames the next time I saw you. Karlach's touch has that effect on people. You should hurry back and warm your hands on her heart. Mine is altogether colder. Unlike Karlach, I will recover. If you intend to be with her, do not fool yourself into thinking it is more than a brief dalliance before her fire is extinguished for good. She will die, you will grieve, and then you will be alone. Karlach will take pleasure wherever she can find it. Her life is too short to do otherwise. I can afford to have stricter expectations. You have nothing more to say? Fine. As long as you do not let your lusts distract you from the fight, we do not need to speak of this again. So, Shadowheart has attracted your attention. Are you not worried that the little amnesiac will forget you by morning? If you do slip from her mind, do not come scurrying back to my bed. I'm sure you do. It is a fine thing to build a future with somebody who does not know their past. If you are careful and cunning in your manipulations, you can make them into almost anything you wish. I think Shadowheart will require all of your attention. I suspect she is rather needy once you break past that cold exterior. And besides, I do not share what I desire. And I did desire you. A little, but it will fade. We enjoyed one another for a while. Sometimes that is enough. Now go. There is nothing more to say. If you do slip from her mind, do not come scurrying back to my bed. Then you should not have begun another. In Mizora, I had 1,000 suitors. Some were only attracted by my status. Many only wanted my body. A rare few wanted all of me. The more they pursued me, the less I desired them. I tired of them all. Here, with you, I enjoyed that there was no pursuit, and there was no status. We simply were. Then you must tell Shadowheart of your decision. Do not worry. The sorrow of loss may be a fulfilling religious experience for her. Then you must wound poor Karlach's heart, as if it were not broken enough already. Then you must give up any hopes of marrying into the Ravengard family. Tell Wyll of your decision. Then you must tell Astarion you are no longer on the menu. Then you must tell Lae'zel of your decision. If she is displeased, I will gladly teach her not to touch my property again. Then you must tell the wizard you belong to me. I am sure he will survive. After all, he has been rejected by a goddess in the past. You have your charms, but you are far from divine. Good. Do not stray again. You belong to me, and I to you.